Let me tell you a story. 1 Samuel chapter 17. To the field of Elah Valley rode a shepherd one fine day. He went looking for his brothers. He didn't go up there to stay. He was sent there by his father, just a teen when he made the trip. He was just a little shepherd with a slingshot on his hip. The Hebrews and Philistines had drawn the battle lines, and this shepherd boy was sent to see that all was going fine. He didn't go to cause no trouble. He didn't go to make a rift. He was just a little shepherd with a slingshot on his hip. In this valley was a soldier. Goliath was his name. He terrorized Yahweh's people, blasphemed Yahweh's name, vicious and a killer. And he stood about 10 feet 4, taunting every morning with his curses he would roar. On this day he sent his challenge, and his curses filled the air, and that shepherd boy got angry and said to soldiers there, "Someone needs to go and fight him. Someone needs to pop his lip." And then that shepherd said he'd do it, with a slingshot on his hip. It wasn't long before this message got relayed to his king Saul. And the king was very worried about this shepherd boy. He said, "You can't go out and face him. Why, there's no way you'd survive. Why, he's been killing longer than you've even been alive." "Oh, let not your heart be troubled," said the shepherd to the king. "To take down that big giant to Yahweh is a small thing. Through him I have ripped up lions. Through him I have punched out bears. And when that heathen goes down, Yahweh's glory I'll declare." The shepherd left the king's side, and he walked down by the creek, and 5 smooth stones he picked up, the giant he went to meet. And you could hear Goliath shouting profanities from his lips as that shepherd boy approached him with a slingshot on his hip. "Do you think that you can fight me?" Goliath asked the lad. "Why, there's no way to hurt me. You'll only make me mad. I'll rip your flesh. I'll break your bones. I'll cause you lots of hurt. And when I'm finished with you, boy, I'll feed you to the birds." "Well, the words you speak may have once been true," the shepherd boy replied, "but on this day the words you say are nothing more than lies. But the word of Yahweh is sure and true, and on his word I stand, and in his name I say to you, you'll die here at my hand." Angered by that shepherd's words, Goliath made his play. And the courage of the shepherd still talked about today. He placed a stone within his sling, and then he let her rip, and that shepherd's aim was deadly with that slingshot on his hip. It was over in a moment. And the soldiers gathered round, and there before them laid the body of Goliath on the ground. He might have gone on living, but he made a fatal slip. He dared to face that shepherd who had a slingshot on his hip. Have a great day.